Yeah.
Excellent. Well, listen, it's been fun talking with you tonight all the way from Ottawa. That's a long ways away.
Yes.
So thank you for phoning in.
No problem.
All right. Take care, my friend. Good night, Karam. Merry Christmas. Well, that was exciting going to Ottawa on our first call. Now we're going to be going to Barrie, Ontario. And out in Barrie, we've got Layla phoning in. Hello, Layla.
Yeah.
Are you there, Layla? Hi, Layla. Can you hear me, Layla? Are you a little shy to talk? Well, I don't know. Maybe Layla's a little shy to talk right now. Layla, hello. Can you say hello to us? Hello, Layla. All right, let's go to our next caller and see if we can't get Layla back, okay? All right, Maggie in Aurelia, how are you tonight?
How are you doing, Santa? How are you doing?
I am doing absolutely perfectly. It's Friday night, right?
I gotta tell you, Santa, I got bad news to tell you. I got bad news.
You have some bad news?
My cat died. My cat Anna died.
Who died?
My cat.
Your cat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Maggie.
And Dog Monster died too. Dog Monster died. My friend Dog passed away.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear about that. When cats and dogs pass away, they're really...
Okay, good news, Santa. Tomorrow's next is my birthday. Next is my birthday on Tuesday.
Well, that'll make things a little bit happier for you, right?
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah, because when pets die, they're like part of the family. So I'm glad to hear that it's your birthday. How old are you going to be?
47.
47. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maggie. Happy birthday to you. You're so lucky you have a birthday right close to Christmas. What would you...
Guess what? I'm engaged now. I'm engaged now.
You are engaged. Wow.
Wim Keys.
Well, things are looking up for you. It's your birthday and you're getting engaged. What would you like for Christmas this year, Maggie?
And jammies.
Some jammies, yep.
And Sailor Moon for DVD.
Oh, Sailor Moon. That's quite an exciting series, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
I'm a big fan of Sailor Moon too. Yep.
I got something for you, Santa. M-I-C-K-N-Y A-M-I-U-N-C Mickey Mouse.
Maggie, I remember you singing to me last year. That's beautiful to hear that again. Thank you for calling me tonight, okay?
I love you, Santa.
I love you too. Thank you, Maggie.
Santa, I'll give you cookies and carrots for the angels, okay?
That's what I like. Thank you. I'll be having that when I come to your house on Christmas
thank you.
Eve.
Okay, bye, Santa.
Bye. Oh, Maggie's got such a lovely singing voice, and she loves to sing the Mickey Mouse song every year that she calls in. All right, we're staying in Barrie, and we're going to talk to Kennedy and Olivia now.
Hi.
Hello. How are both of you tonight?
Hi.
Are you happy that it's a Friday?
Yeah. Santa,
Yes.
I made the plate for cookies for you.
You're going to put out some cookies for me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Is this Olivia I'm talking to?
Kennedy.
Oh, Kennedy. Hello. And that's very nice of you, Kennedy. What would you like for Christmas this year?
A puzzle.
A puzzle. Very good.
Yeah.
I love doing puzzles. You must do them too.
Yeah.
What size puzzles do you like? How many pieces?
Big pieces.
Yes, some big pieces. So about 100-piece puzzle then, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Anything else?
Lizzie?
What?
Is Olivia there too?
A new talent, but what?
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. Puzzles and books?
Yeah.
Very good. Is Olivia there to talk to us too?
Yeah.
All right, put Olivia on the line too.
Hi, Santa.
Thank you, Kennedy. Hi, Olivia. How are you?
I want a race car.
You want a race car. Very good.
Like a toy one.
Of course, just a toy one. Santa doesn't really bring real race cars to people. That's too big, right?
Oh.
And it wouldn't fit in my sleigh. Ho, 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 ho. Anything else, Olivia?
I don't know.
That's okay.
Say bye-bye.
We like to give surprises when you just have one thing on your list. And don't forget to leave me out some cookies, okay, Olivia?
I'm making a
All right. Thank you for calling, Kennedy and Olivia. It was very nice talking with you tonight. Ho, 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 ho. Now, our lines keep filling up, so don't give up. If you get a busy signal, just try again, okay? Next, we're going to Midland, and we're going to talk to Carla up in Midland. Hello, Carla. Hi, Carla.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
Good, you?
I'm doing just fine. Now, I said up in Midland. You're actually south of where I am, but what's the weather like in Midland today?
It was good today. Not bad.
Is it chilly?
Yeah.
It should be this time of year, right?
Yeah.
Very good. What grade are you in, Carla?
I'm in grade 6.
Excellent. And what's your favorite subject at school?
I'd have to say gym and art.
Oh, those are two great things. I love art myself. I love to draw, and I do like to run around from time to time. What would you like for Christmas this year?
I'm into Harry Potter, so I would like to get the whole entire movie set.
Wow. Have you seen them all yet?
I have, because my mom owns them all.
And do you read some of the books too?
Yes, because I own them all.
Very good. Well, I'm glad to hear it. You're a big Harry Potter fan. We got lots of Harry Potter fans around the workshop. And you're doing well at school then?
Yeah.
And you're doing well at home too, right?
Yep.
Very good. Excellent. And what are you leaving me for Christmas Eve?
I'm going to leave you one of my favorite great-grandma's peanut butter cookies.
Oh, I love recipes from grandmas. They make the best cookies. Thank you, Carla. That would be awesome. And thank you for calling tonight. I enjoyed catching up with you.
Thank you, Santa.
Okay, Merry Christmas to you and your whole family.
Merry Christmas, Santa. Bye.
Thank you, Carla. Oh, my goodness. We've just gone national again. We are going out to Newfoundland. I have no idea how Newfoundland's finding out about our little show, but I'm so glad they did. We're going to Danielle, and Danielle is out in Corner Brook, Newfoundland. Hello, Danielle.
Hello.
Now, Danielle, I think our time is different too. We're just after 6 o'clock here, but over there, I think you're even later. You're probably after 7 o'clock, right?
We're at 7:41 o'clock.
Oh my goodness, you are really ahead of us, ahead of the time. Well, that's one of the reasons I can make that trip around the world on Christmas Eve, because everybody's in different time zones. It makes it a lot easier for me to fly. How old are you?
I'm 7.5.
7.5. So are you in grade 2 now?
Nope.
Grade 3?
Yep.
Wow, very good. And how are you doing at school?
Good.
Good. You like your teachers and your friends this year?
Yeah.
Excellent. What's your favorite subject? Do you like gym?
Yeah.
Very good. And what would you like for Christmas this year, Danielle?
Some fleet masks.
Say that again?
Fleet mask.
Oh, very cool. Excellent. Do you wear that on your face?
Yeah.
Very cool. What else would you like?
LOL confetti pop.
Wow, so LOL is also popular out in Newfoundland. I think LOL is popular all over the world right now, don't you?
Yeah.
And have you got a good collection of LOLs already?
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Tell me, do you have one of those advent calendars you open up every day?
Yeah.
What do you have in yours? Chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Very good. Well, you've only got a few more pieces of chocolate to eat, and we'll be coming to your house on Christmas Eve, okay?
Okay.
All right. But if you eat them all now, it doesn't mean I'm going to come any earlier. Ho, 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 ho. All right. It was lovely talking to you, Danielle. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That's true. If you eat all the chocolate in your advent calendar, it doesn't mean Christmas comes any sooner. So just one a day, that's right. Next, we're going to Penetang, and we're going to talk with Oakley and Aubrey and Oleana. Hello there.
Hello.
How is everybody up there in Penetang?
Good.
Egg, I'm glad to hear it. Is this Oakley I'm talking to?
My name is Aubrey.
Oh, we're talking to Aubrey first. Okay. How are you, Aubrey?
Good.
Are you the oldest one there?
No.
You're in the middle, I bet.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm 4.
You are 4 years old. So are you in junior kindergarten this
I'm
year?
5.
5. So you're in senior kindergarten this year, right?
Yes.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
What are some of your hobbies? What do you like to play at home?
When you give me presents,
Yep.
I don't know where my list is.
Oh, that's all right. Just think of one thing that might be on your list.
I want a Barbie doll.
A Barbie doll. They're very, very popular. Barbie dolls are very, very popular. Do you have some already?
Yes, a lot.
Oh, good. And lots of clothes, I bet.
Yes.
That's excellent. All right. It was very nice to talk to you. Who are you putting on the line next?
Oleana.
Oleana. Okay, let's talk to Oleana next.
Oakley.
Oakley's first. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Oakley. How are you?
Good.
Are you 8 years old?
No.
How old are you?
6.
Well, you sound like an 8-year-old. You sound very mature for your age.
27 and 8 more days.
Oh, so I wasn't off by too much then. And what would you like for Christmas this year, Oakley? What do you think?
Power Ranger toys.
Oh, Power Rangers are very exciting. They've been popular for a long time, haven't they? Do you have a favorite Power Ranger?
Yeah.
Which color is your favorite Power Ranger?
The golden one.
It's the red one.
Oh, very good. Excellent. Well, that's very nice. Anything else for Christmas?
Yes, I do want more for Christmas.
But Power Rangers is the main thing on your list, right?
Yes.
Very good. What are you going to put out for Santa on Christmas Eve?
Cookies and milk and carrots for the reindeer.
Oh, thank you for remembering the reindeer. Sometimes people forget about the reindeer. Carrots is the thing that they love the most. All right. Can we talk to Oleana now?
No, she doesn't want to talk right now.
Is she just a wee one?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Well, give her a hug and a kiss for me,
Have a
okay?
good night.
Good night.
Santa,
Yes.
I want some more toys.
Oh, you remember to tell me one more thing, Aubrey.
Okay. I want a camping doll.
Is that a Barbie thing?
Yes, and it camps.
Oh, very good. So Barbie can go camping right in your living room. Ho, 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 ho. All right. I'll see what I can do. That's a nice list. So Aubrey and Oakley and Oleana, thank you for calling in tonight. I think I remember you guys calling in last year, so it's very nice to talk to you again and catch up with you. And next, we're going to go to Barry, and we're going to talk with Briar and Haley tonight. Hello.
Say hi.
Hi, Briar. Hi, Haley.
Hi, Santa.
Hi, Santa.
Who am I going to talk to first?
Haley.
Haley, okay. How old are you, Haley?
Good.
You're doing fine?
Yeah.
Very good. And how old are you?
6.
6 years old. So are you in grade 1 this year?
2.
Grade 2 this year. And you're learning how to read and how to write?
Yeah.
Do you have a birthday coming up soon?
It already went by.
Did it already go by and you turned 6
Wait.
years old? Very good.
Wait. I turned 7.
Oh, you turned 7. So you're 7 now. That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. And what would you like for Christmas?
A puppy.
Oh my goodness. Do you mean a real puppy?
Yeah.
Well, have you talked to your parents about this?
Yeah.
And they're okay with it?
Yeah.
Oh, I always have to check with the parents first when kids ask for real animals, because I have to make sure you know how important it is to take care of them, right?
I know how to take care of one. I take care of a hamster before.
Oh, very good. Well, that's not too much different. You do have to walk a puppy a lot, though, don't you? Because they're very excited.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, we'll see what we can do. If it's okay with your parents, then that's a good start. That's a good sign. Anything else you'd like for Christmas?
An LOL doll.
Oh, of course, an LOL doll. You know, Haley, you're going to have to pick up your LOL toys and put them up high when you get the puppy, because puppies love to chew on everything.
Yeah.
Yes, you don't want the puppy to chew up all your toys. So make sure you pick them up, okay?
Okay.
All right. Is Briar there? I'll talk to Briar too.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Haley. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Okay.
Hi, Briar.
I turn it on.
Okay, just wait. You can see him on the TV.
Hi, Briar. Okay, all right. Well, I wish both of you a very Merry Christmas. Okay, Briar and Haley, thank you for calling tonight. All right, we're flying off to Ottawa again, and we're going to be talking with Riley in Ottawa. Hello, Riley.
Say hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you tonight?
Is Santa TV?
Yeah.
Hi, Santa.
It's me. Yes, it's me. I'm waving at you. Hello, Riley.
Hello.
Hi, Santa.
Hi, Santa.
How old is Riley? Is Riley about 3?
Yeah.
Oh, I guessed right. I thought so, because I remembered last year you were 2. So I just added one more this year. Well, Santa knows everything.
4.
Yeah. Are you 4 now?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't brag about knowing everything then. Ho, ho, ho.
I got my bunny.
Very good. What would you like for Christmas this year, Riley?
Deer.
Tell him what you want for Christmas.
And then I want to
You want toys?
Oh, any kinds of toys will do then, right? Very good. Well, that's good. When kids don't really care, then we can make some good surprises for you. Ho, 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 ho. Very good. And Riley, are you going to leave out some milk and cookies for me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And maybe some carrots for the reindeer. One last thing I want to know. What is your favorite color? What's your favorite color?
Tell him.
Green.
Green. That's one of my favorite colors, too. Very good. Well, thank you very much for calling me tonight.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Give your whole family a hug for me. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Wow. Well, that was very good. Hey, I got my ukulele here. Why don't we play a little song? You can sing with me at home. And then we're going to then we're going out to Ottawa again. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Oh, 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 bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Ho, 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 oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Ho, 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 oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. I hope you enjoyed that. All right, back to the chair I go, because we are going to be talking with Dylan now in Barrie. Hello, Dylan. Are you there, Dylan?
Pardon?
Hi. Can you hear me? Hello, Dylan? Oh, Dylan, are you there? Dylan, are you there in Barrie? Can you hear me? Well, I don't know if we have Dylan there now. We seem to be having a little bit of trouble tonight, a little bit of technical stuff going on.
I'm not sure. He might just not be talking.
Hello? Okay, Dylan might be a little bit shy. So we'll just say Merry Christmas, Dylan. Are you there?
Yeah,
All right. How are you tonight, my friend?
I'm okay.
Very good. And what would you like for Christmas this year?
I'm like just on the big side for a Nintendo Switch. I really want one.
You're a big Nintendo Switch guy, eh?
Yeah.
What kind of games, what games do you play already on Nintendo Switch?
Well, I don't really have one yet.
Oh, I see you're looking to get one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really, really want Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield,
Yes.
and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu.
Yes. You mean the cards? Do you collect the cards too?
Yep.
So do I, Dylan. It's too bad we can't get together and trade. Because I collect a bunch of Pokemons.
Oh.
I think Charmander's one of my favorites. Who's one of your favorites?
Charizard.
Yeah, Charizard. And Charmander becomes Charizard, right?
Yeah.
Very good. And I do like Pikachu. Whenever I get Pikachu cards, I always hold on to those ones. I've got a big binder full of Pikachus.
Wow.
Yes, we should trade someday. That would be fun. And anything else? Would you like anything else for Christmas?
Well, I'm really getting into Among Us.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Very good. And how old are you?
I am 8 years old.
Very cool. You're in about grade 3 then?
Nope, grade 4. I'm going to be 9. I'm going to be 9 in a couple of days.
I was going to say most kids have already changed, but your birthday's coming up, right?
Yep.
I got to do a quick song. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dylan. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Ho, 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 ho. I hope you have a great Christmas and a great birthday, and I hope nobody wraps your birthday presents up in Christmas paper. That's terrible when they do that. Oh, 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 oh. All right, Dylan, have a good night.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. Oh, I always feel sorry for people who get their birthday paper wrapped up in Christmas paper because it's close to Christmas. We have time for one more call before our break, I think. And we're going to be going to Barrie and talking to, get this, another Briar. We've talked to one Briar tonight. Here's another one. Hello, Briar.
It's the same Briar as the other one.
Oh, it's the same Briar?
Yeah, he's got cut off a million times.
You cloned yourself. That was very good that you were able to clone yourself. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. You got cut off before. So tell me, now how old are you, Briar?
I'm 9 and be 10, right after December.
Oh, excellent. Very good. So in January, you're a New Year's baby, are you?
Yeah.
Very cool. And what would you like for Christmas?
Puppy, too. My sister wanted a puppy, and I also want a puppy.
I'm so glad that you're both can take care of it, right? You can both take turns walking it?
Yes.
Or you can walk it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Are you going to be looking to get a big dog or a small dog?
A small dog.
Yes. Well, puppies are always small, right? But they get pretty big pretty quickly. Let me warn you, I had a baby golden retriever, and oh my goodness, within 2 months, he was as big as me. They get very big. Ho, 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 ho. Very good. And you've been good this year?
Uh-huh.
Making a good effort. Very good. And you've been doing good in school?
Yeah.
That is awesome. Well, I want to thank you guys for giving me a call tonight, and I'm so happy that you were able to call back in after you got cut off. So wish your whole family a Merry Christmas, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Bye.
All right, we're going to be taking a little break now, but don't go away. We've got some open lines, so give us a call, all right? We're going right up to 7. See you soon.
After a night out with your friends, not having a plan for a safe ride home can leave you in a bad spot. You could end up riding in a police car, an ambulance, or a hearse. These unplanned modes of transportation can be a costly choice and do not take you home. Your plan could include a designated driver, a taxi, or public transit. Drink responsibly, choose your ride, and have a plan for a safe ride home.
Visit arrivealive.org to find out more.
I had just a couple of moments to take a couple of sips of my hot chocolate, and we're back again, taking you all the way up to 7 o'clock tonight. Don't forget, we're doing this again the next 2 weeks, every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, from 6 to 7 p.m. We're taking you right through to that last week of school, just before Christmas comes. And tonight, we're going to Owen Sound now, and we're going to be talking with Bonnie in Owen Sound. Hello, Bonnie.
Hi, Santa. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's so nice to talk to you again. How are you tonight?
I am doing good. I'm with my little dog, Maggie.
You're with your dog?
Maggie.
Maggie. Hello, Maggie. Woof, woof to you. I'm sure she understands woof, woof. Ho, ho, ho,
yes, she does.
Very good. How old is Maggie?
7 years old.
Wow, she's getting up in age. Is she still like going out for lots of walks?
Oh, yes.
Oh, very good. Still likes chasing balls and stuff?
Oh, she sure does.
Oh, that's great. Now, what would you like for Christmas, Bonnie?
I would like some perfume and some makeup.
Oh, very good. Yes, got to smell good and got to look good. I feel the same way. Yes. Mrs. Claus picks out my perfume these days, though, because I need to smell good for her, right?
Yeah.
No point in me putting perfume on and nobody likes it. So, do you know what kind of perfume you're looking for?
I like Chantilly perfume.
Oh, very good. Excellent. Anything else?
And my birthday's coming up.
When is your birthday?
December the 20th.
Hey, that's coming up real soon. Well, I also hope that people don't wrap up Christmas paper for your birthday presents either. Here's a quick tune for you. Happy birthday, we love you, Bonnie. How was that?
Excellent,
Not
Santa.
too bad for an old feller, right?
Yeah, and how's Rudolph doing?
Rudolph's doing very well. His nose glows just as good as it ever has.
Good.
Yes. Thank you for asking.
And what kind of cookies do you like this Christmas?
Well, I'm not too particular about any kind. I like them all. But I do like homemade cookies, and the reindeers like a few homemade carrots. Of course, carrots can only be homemade, can't they? Ho, 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 ho.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Well, listen, thank you very much for calling me. I hope you're the first person to call from Owen Sound this year.
Well, that's good.
I know, that's excellent. So thank you for calling.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and your whole family, Bonnie. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, now we're going to go to Barry and we're going to talk to Owen. Hello, Owen.
Hello, Santa.
Owen, how are you tonight?
Good.
I'm glad to hear it. And you sound very jolly today. Are you happy because today was the last day of school before the weekend?
Yeah, and I already finished school.
You finished school?
Yeah, and thank you for sending the elves.
Oh, yes, the elves are doing very fine. Thank you for asking.
So when are they going to come out of the box?
When do they come out of the box? Are you talking about the elf on the shelf?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I don't really know when the magic starts with them. I think you have to read the book. I think you read the book and that might start up the magic. I'm not quite sure. The elves that I have, they're all real, right? And then the elves you have, the elves on the shelves, they become real with a little bit of magic. But I don't know anything about that. Ho, 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 ho. I'm sorry, I can't.
Can I tell you what presents I want?
Absolutely. What would you like, Owen?
So I would like the PJ Masks tower
Okay.
with the PJ Masks and last thing, I want the vehicles.
Very good. We've got a lot of kids who are asking for that this year. Is that your favorite things?
Yes, and also Paw Patrol stuff. Like, I'm an artist, and I love watching TV, and I love going on my tablet, and also, I love playing.
Well, you are a well-rounded little person. You like to do a lot of different things. That's good.
Yeah, I like to do a lot of different things in one day.
Very good. Well, you know, the reindeer love Paw Patrol because they all have paws. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And they do a lot of patrolling. Very good.
I can maybe put some Paw Patrol toys outside.
Yes, you probably could put some outside. What are you going to leave Santa for Christmas Eve?
Some cookies.
Thank you so much. That's going to be awesome. Well,
always some cookies.
Always cookies and a little bit of milk. Thank you, Owen. It was so nice to talk to you again.
So, do you like chocolate milk?
I do love chocolate milk. Yes, you can mix some chocolate milk and white milk together. That's my favorite mix. Ho, 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 ho.
We can do that.
Ho, 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 ho. Thank you, Owen.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Whoa. Bye-bye, Owen. Bye-bye. Owen's such a happy, jolly sounding. He'd make a good elf up at the North Pole, he would. All right. Next, we're going to go to Ottawa, and we're going to talk to Emma tonight. Hi, Emma.
Say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm waving at you. Can you see?
Yes, say yes.
Yes. And we do things a little behind. You guys are a little bit behind in time to us here, but that's all right. As long as you keep all your TV volumes down, we should be able to hear each other and see each other just perfectly. So, Emma, how are you tonight?
Say good.
All right. How old is Emma?
4.
4 years old. So, are you in junior kindergarten this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Are you enjoying school?
Yeah, I can see you on the news.
Yes, I am on the news. And I'm on TV too. What would you like for Christmas this year, Emma?
What do you want for Christmas?
I want Barbie camper.
You're the second person tonight that has asked for a Barbie camper. That's very good. And then Barbie can go camping in your living room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. And what are you going to leave Santa for Christmas Eve? Are you going to put out something for me?
Are we going to bake some cookies?
We can bake you cookies.
Yay, that's so nice. I look forward to that. Home-baked cookies are the best, Emma. Well,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you called me tonight. And I'm so glad that you're having a good year in junior kindergarten. And your mom and dad always say good things about you. So I know you're a good little girl. And you keep it up, okay?
Yeah, and can you see me?
I can. I can magically see everybody who's talking to me tonight.
And because when I was a baby, I didn't even know you always looked.
That's right. It takes kids a little while to learn about Santa Claus. That's right. Well, thank you for calling me tonight, Emma. I'm so happy I got to talk to you.
Me too.
Me too.
Yes, thank you. Merry Christmas. I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was very nice talking with Emma. That was probably her first time talking to me like this, through a TV. It's very different than talking to somebody in real life, isn't it? All right, next we're going to go to Innisfil, and we're going to talk with Harper and Aubrey in Innisfil. Hello, you two.
Say hi, Santa.
Hi.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hi, Santa.
Hello, you two. I think did you guys call me last year too?
No.
Say no.
No, this is the first time you called me?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm so happy that you decided to call me tonight. Who am I going to talk to first?
Say Aubrey. Oh, Harper.
Harper's first. Okay. Hello, Harper. How are you?
Can you say hi, Harper?
Hi.
Hi. Harper, can you tell me one or two things that you'd like for Christmas this year?
Can you say baby? Say baby.
Baby.
A
Good
baby?
girl. And
Ooh.
can you say stuffy?
Stuffy.
Say stuffy.
Very good. And Harper, you've been a good girl this year?
Yes, you've been a good girl.
I thought so. That's what I hear from everybody that talks to me about Harper. She's been a very good girl this year. That is.
Yeah. So Aubrey, what does Aubrey want for Christmas?
Aubrey wants a baby doll.
Aubrey wants baby doll.
Baby doll?
And a fluffy doggy that's in a cage.
A fluffy doggy, and the cage comes with the doggy, right?
Say yes, please.
Yes. I think I've seen those. I've seen those at the workshop. I've put my finger in the cage and tickled their nose. They like when you do that. Make sure you stick your finger in the cage and tickle their nose. They really like that a lot. Ho, 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 ho. Very good. Well, Harper, and
Thank you, Santa.
you're so welcome, and thank you too for giving me a call tonight from Innisfil. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you too.
Santa. Say bye, Harper.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Aubrey and Harper. Thank you for calling.
Bye.
Good night. Well, that was nice talking with them. And tonight, now we're going to Springwater. And in Springwater, we're going to talk with Brody. Hello, Brody.
Hi.
How is the weather in Springwater?
Good.
Do you have any snow on the ground right now?
Mhm.
And what kind of hobbies do you have? What kind of outside things do you like to do in the wintertime?
In the snow.
Play in the snow.
Oh, yes. Just rolling around in it is fun, isn't it?
Mhm.
Especially the first time it falls. It's almost like we forget what it's like, and then there it is again, and you just like to play in it. Very good. How old are you, Brody?
4.
4 years old. So are you in junior kindergarten this year?
Yeah.
And are you enjoying it?
Mhm.
Very good. And do you like your teachers and you have some friends?
Mhm.
That's really important, to like your teacher and have some good friends. Very good. What would you like for Christmas this year?
Could I please have a Bakugan Gold and glow in the dark Blade Denard and Lego and Hot Wheels racetrack.
Wow, so you're a big fan of Bakugan, right? And Beyblades, and Lego, and what was the last one?
Hot Wheels racetrack.
Hot Wheels. That's a very, very good list that you've made there. Those are all fun things. And some of them are thinking games, and some of them are action games, right? Very good. I love your list. That's very good. Santa will see what we can do. And can you tell me what you might leave me out on Christmas Eve?
Cookies and some milk.
Oh, I love it. Thank you very much. Do you like to drink milk too?
Yeah.
It gives you nice strong bones, Brody. So make sure you drink lots of milk, okay?
Okay.
Ho, 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 ho. Thank you for calling me tonight. It was nice to catch up with you. All right. Good night, my friend. Say hi to everyone in your family for me, too. Merry Christmas to the whole Brody gang out in Springwater.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas, my friend. Oh, wow. That was fun talking with Brody. And now we're going back to Ottawa again. And we're going to talk with Hannah. Hello, Hannah.
Hello, Santa.
Good evening. It's so nice to talk to you today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having fun talking with everybody. So I'm glad that you gave me a call. How old are you?
5.
5 years old. And you're in senior kindergarten, right?
Yeah.
I made this joke before that you're a senior and I'm a senior. Ho, 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 ho. Just in different ways. What would you like for Christmas this year, Hannah?
Skateboard.
Oh, wow. Have you done any skateboarding yet?
No.
Well, you're going to have to get a nice helmet and some knee pads and some elbow pads too, right?
Yeah.
Because skateboards, if you've never been on one, they can be a little bit dangerous in the beginning. You just got to take it easy and go slow in the very beginning, right?
Yeah.
And where would you go on your skateboard?
Around the block.
Oh, nice. Do you have any little tiny hills around your house too?
No.
No? That's good, because a nice flat area is probably good for when you're starting out with a skateboard, right?
Yeah.
Would you like anything else for Christmas? That's the main thing, is it? Say that again?
A bracelet.
Oh, a bracelet. Very nice. Yes. Well, that's a good list. A skateboard and a bracelet. Very cool. And what are you doing to get ready around the house for Christmas? Have you put your tree up yet?
Yes.
Very cool. Did you help put the decorations on?
Yes.
Very good. Who put the thing on the top of the tree?
My dad.
Oh, very good. Dads are always good at that, aren't they? Very good. Well, listen, I want to thank you for calling me out in the capital of Canada, Ottawa, the most beautiful city I know. It's a very beautiful city. Thank you for calling tonight.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Hannah. Say hi to everybody for me there in your house.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'm blown away by how polite our Canadian children are. That's quite amazing. Very polite kids. And next, we're going to talk to two more of them. In Innisfil, we're going to go to Emily and Matthew. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
Is it chilly or cold in Innisfil today?
Chili.
Chili.
Chilly and cold. And is there any snow on the ground?
Yes, there is.
Excellent. Who would like to talk to me first?
Me.
Is that Matthew?
Emily.
Emily's first? Okay. Emily, how old are you?
8 years old.
8 years old. Is Matthew your older brother?
He's my older brother. Yes.
He's your older brother. I was going to say he sounded like he's got a bit of an older voice. He's probably about 33, I think. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm way off with that one. How old are you again, Emily? You're 6?
No, 8.
8 years old, right. So you're in grade 3, right?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite subject in school?
Probably I would say I'm learning about Jesus.
Oh, that's awesome. He was an awesome guy, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
He's quite a nice role model, especially around Christmas time. He's a very good role model, so you can't go wrong studying about Jesus. Good for you. And what else do you like to do?
Well, I mostly like to do math because it helps you get really smart.
Lots of kids have been saying that they love math. I'm so glad that numbers come easy to you. Numbers come easy to me too, because when you work in a toy shop, you got to know a lot about numbers. So that's right. What would you like for Christmas, Emily?
So there's a little bit of few things I would like.
Okay.
So,
I've got an open ear for you.
Okay, I'd like LOL dolls.
Okay.
I would like roller skates.
Wow.
Slime.
Nice.
And I would like the coronavirus to go away.
Oh, that is the best one I've heard of. Yes. Well, hopefully in the new year we'll get some medicine that'll help us to get it go away. But in the meantime, we have to be safe just a little bit longer, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
That's right. Don't worry, when I come to people's houses, I'm going to have my mask on and a full shield because it's very important to keep everybody safe this time of year.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, thank you. That's an excellent list. And I hope we can bring you some rollerblades and the other things on your list. Can I talk to Matthew now?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Emily. Matthew, how are you?
Good.
Now, you're a little bit older, so you probably want some older things, right? You probably want some older LOL surprises, right? I'm just kidding. No LOLs for Matthew, I'm sure. What would you like, my friend?
I would like a PS5.
Ooh.
And I would also like the coronavirus to stop.
Those are two great wishes. Very good. And you know, I always talk about staying safe and staying in your house. So having a PS5 is one way to get you to stay in your house, I bet. Ho, ho, ho,
Yep.
ho, ho. And that's the new system, isn't it, the PS5?
Yep.
Yes, I'm still playing on a PS2. Can you believe it? The elves are
Wow.
laughing at me because they're, come on, Santa, get into the new age, my friend. Anything else, Matthew?
And I would like my elf friend to be happy.
Oh, that's very good. I wish happiness for everybody too, especially all the people who are feeling very sad. And people who are feeling very sad, they should reach out to some happy people and see if we can't make them feel better, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, Emily and Matthew, I've had a pleasure talking to you tonight, and thank you for giving me a call. I wish you all peace and love over the season, okay?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for calling, and thanks for being such lovely, lovely kids, wishing that the coronavirus would go away. That's something that's even beyond Santa Claus's control, but we can all help to make it better, can't we? We're all in this together, we are. Now we're going to go to Barrie, and we're going to talk to Mariah in Barrie. Hello?
Say hi, Santa.
Hi, Santa.
Hello, Mariah. How are you tonight?
Good.
You have a very jolly voice. I think you could be one of our elves. You have such a nice, happy voice.
Thank you, Santa.
You are very welcome. How old are you, Mariah?
2.
Wow, you're only 2, but you talk so lovely. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, you talk a lot for a 2-year-old. That's lovely. I'm so happy. Can I ask you some questions? Mariah, can I ask you some questions? What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color?
You like purple?
Purple. Oh, that's a good one. All my candles in my bedroom are purple. I have purple candles in the bedroom and in the kitchen. I love purple. Very good. And can you tell me what you'd like for Christmas this year?
Yeah.
What would you like?
What would you like for Christmas?
Blueberries.
Blueberries?
Blueberries.
Blueberries, Santa.
Oh, and some blueberries are purple, so I understand why you like blueberries. Ho, 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 ho. Well, that is a lovely list, blueberries.
Yeah.
I've never had anyone ask me. I've never had anyone ask me for blueberries. I'm just so excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can give you some blueberries. Do you know any Christmas songs?
Yeah.
Would you like to sing a Christmas song with Santa?
Yeah.
Do you know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Yeah.
Would you help me sing Rudolph?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get my ukulele and you can help me sing, okay? Here we go. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows like a blueberry. Ho, 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 ho. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Mariah came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Yay!
Wow! I'm so happy that you stayed to sing a song with me. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
I'm so glad. Very good. Are you going to leave Santa some cookies and milk?
Yeah.
Very. And hey, Mariah, maybe you could leave me a couple of blueberries too. You leave some blueberries for me, and I'll bring some blueberries for you. Ho, 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 ho,
Yeah.
ho. All right. Don't you have a blue Christmas at all? You have a Merry, Merry Christmas, okay, Mariah?
Okay.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas to you too. Everyone at Mariah's house, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
My kisses.
Wow, that was a lot of fun talking with Mariah and singing a song with Mariah too. And guess what? We have another call on the line. Calling all the way from Barrie, we have Clyde calling in. Hello, Clyde.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
Okay.
Excellent. And what have you been doing to get ready for Christmas, Clyde?
I've been doing my work and getting all my stuff ready for Christmas.
Excellent. Have you put up any decorations yet?
Yes, I did. I got my tree up.
Very good. And have you got any decorations outside too?
No.
That's okay. Santa Claus lands on the roof, and a lot of times I know exactly where I'm going. So they always say outside lights help me, but you know what? Rudolph helps me the most, doesn't he? Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, because I live in an apartment.
Oh, that's great. Well, Santa Claus finds his way into apartments too. You don't have to have a chimney. You don't have to have a fireplace. We have ways of getting in, and keeps us safe and makes it all the more fun. Ho, 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 ho. So what else what would you like for Christmas? I should ask you that, shouldn't I?
Cars.
Cars, okay.
And clothes.
Cars and clothes. You only like things that start with C. Ho, 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 ho. Very good. Cars and clothes. And what's your favorite color of clothes to get, Clyde?
Blue.
Blue. You're a big fan of blue, are you?
Yeah.
Very good. Would you say that's your favorite color?
Yes.
Excellent. And what are you going to leave Santa out for Christmas Eve?
Chocolate milk and cookies.
Oh, I love it. I love when people sometimes throw chocolate milk out there. It's a nice change for Santa.
And we throw out that magic stuff, Rudolph's magic stuff on the ground outside an apartment.
He will love that. Thank you for thinking of Rudolph. I'll let him know that you're thinking about him, Clyde, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for calling tonight.
Okay. Are you on the weekends too?
No, we're just Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays each week.
So you're not on Mondays, Tuesdays then?
We're not on Mondays and Tuesdays. We're back next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday again. Okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Have a good night. Tell all your friends, Clyde. We have time for just one more call tonight, and we're going to Grayson in Barrie. Hi, Grayson.
Okay, bye.
Hi.
Hello, Grayson. How are you?
Wow.
You're the last caller tonight, my friend Grayson. Isn't that lovely? So I don't want to run out of time. So tell me right away, what would you like for Christmas?
Can I have a Fitbit?
A Fitbit? Because you like to run around, right? Very good. Anything else?
Can I have a bass boat and it can catch 2 pound fish?
Whoa, you are a fisherman, right?
I got
Santa Claus loves to fish too. I love ice fishing. That's very good. And what grade are you in, Grayson?
Grade 2.
Grade 2, and you're having fun this year? And Mom and Dad always tell me, always hear good things about you, so keep up the good work, okay?
I'm the only boy that never been to the principal's office.
Oh my goodness, that's quite a record. All right, we have to say goodnight, but thank you, Grayson. You've made Santa laugh. Oh, that's a good one. The only boy that's never been to the principal's office. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye, good night. We'll see you next week.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
It's closing time, and you stayed out longer than you planned. So now you can't drive, and the buses have stopped running. You could always call your girlfriend. Or maybe your roommate? What about your best friend? You could just dial 1-888-TAXI-GUY or use the Taxi Guy app. The call and the app are free. and they both connect you to a local cab company to bring you home safely. Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive, drive sober.
Could you use some extra cash? Tune in to McLaren Arts Center TV Bingo on Rogers TV for your chance to win. We have $2,500 in prizes up for grabs every Tuesday night. 5 ways to play, 20 chances each night, but only one way to win. Tune in to McLaren Arts Center TV Bingo, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. only on Rogers TV.
This is Rogers TV.
Welcome to Kevin Richards VIPs. I am on the beautiful waterfront of downtown Barrie. It's a little bit windy, but we're going to get through this as I'm sitting with a really good old friend, Rich Bailey. Rich, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So we're in your beautiful backyard, and it's funny because the weather in Barrie, if you don't like it, just give it a minute, right? Like it tends to be jumping around today, so we'll get through this though, I think.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So thank you for taking the time to meet with me. There's so much going on. A lot of things going on with George Floyd, and we're going to get to some of that and unpack that later. But I want to talk to you about growing up in Barrie and where you're from. So tell me a little bit about where you're from.
So back in 1989, my parents moved from Toronto, and they said to me, "Hey, we're going to move up to Barrie." So, we got off the 400 and came down Bayfield Street, and they said, "This is downtown Barrie." So I was like, it was definitely different from Toronto. And then we continued on out Highway 90 to a small little town called Angus.
Yeah.
And that's actually been living in Angus since 1989, and then finally migrated to Barrie as an adult.
Yep. Both have grown like crazy.
Yeah, and then mid-90s, late 90s, and just have never left. I love it.
Cool. So where did you go to school? Did you go to school in Toronto or in Barrie?
So went to Barrie North, which had I had a great high school career, loved it, and then after that I graduated from Barrie North and I went to a small university called Bishops. It's just outside of Montreal in Quebec, near Sherbrooke, and got a business degree there, economic minor, and had a great experience because I played sports there as well, and great time.
Now, what did you notice when you came up to Barrie? Was there ever a this isn't going to be an all-black show about being black, but we are going to talk about that quite a bit because that's one of the focuses I really wanted to get your attention on and opinions on today. So did you notice anything when you came to Barrie? Because when I was little, probably 50% of the black people in Barrie lived in my community, in my area of Barrie. We had some really amazing people that were just the coolest, or even our mailman was black, and they were the coolest people, but we never really identified them as our black friends. They were just our friends, right? We never really got into that. But did you notice, a difference when you came up to Barrie? Did you notice a real difference in the population?
Well, definitely. I went to, I was in Toronto and going to school from grade 6 because we migrated back from Calgary. And so, grade 6, grade 7, I was living in Toronto. Back then, even then Toronto was very multicultural. So my school had whites, blacks, Indians, Asians, everything like that. I remember my friends from back then. But now you fast forward, and a couple of years later, you end up, and I'm living in Angus, and it was very different. We were one of 3 black families in Angus at the time. Wow. Going to school at North, there was, counting back, there was, I think 5 black kids at the school at the time. So you definitely noticed it, and we also were noticed as well, So it was definitely visible, for sure.
Did you find that there was anything that, came across, even before you came up to Barrie, did your family say anything about, okay, you might need to expect some changes or anything like that? Because I know as a kid, in Barrie, I'll admit, I was a white kid. I didn't know much about black people, didn't know much about black history or black anything other than what maybe you saw on a documentary called Roots or things like that. And, I think a lot of kids maybe even dropped the N-bomb without ever knowing what it really meant. People said and did stupid things. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We were taught to count, who's on our team by doing what was eventually really a racist thing that we just didn't know. There was ignorance, right? Now it was one potato, two potato. But people did racist things or said racist things without realizing it, or hurting people, so they thought, because that's just what we did. We were taught things differently growing up. Did you feel that maybe you were taught, to expect things? Were you ever taught to expect racism?
My parents, growing up in Calgary from like 4 years old to 10 when I made it back, Calgary was very behind, but again, I was the youngest of 6 brothers. Now the youngest, there's a total 7 boys and 1 sister. Wow. And I was sheltered. And what I realized, fast forwarding to when I was 24 years old, my parents and my brothers did a very good job with, I stayed within a small circle of trust. Did I see it? Yes. I remember probably the first month living in Angus, walking down the street, being called the N-word, and that being, my parents did do a good job with at least teaching me that if I came into situations, how to manage it, how to handle it, how to not get angry, what is expected of myself and in believing in myself. So, I ran into it definitely in Angus, and then I remember high school was great as well because, with playing sports, I was guarded. I played basketball, and those 12 guys on my team, they were my friends, and, I was never sheltered from it, or I was sheltered from it. I remember my basketball coach, which is like a second father to me. His name's John Knapp. He said something to me. He said, this town is a little bit backwards, and he made me very aware of how I needed to manage myself. But he was great at allowing me to understand that I was black as well, but that he didn't really see color. He saw me as a person.
And that's great. Yeah. Now, and that's sort of a funny thing that it kind of goes both ways. To just not see you as, Rich, my black, good-looking friend that I've known for a long time, right? You're Rich Bailey, and you're my friend. I never identify you as Rich, the black, good-looking guy. You're just Rich, the good-looking guy, right? So, and dynamic entrepreneur type, right? You're Rich. Is it wrong for me to say I don't recognize you as black, or am I supposed to recognize you as black? Because I think people who say that they're colorblind are missing the point. We should see our other colors and see the other diversities, but embrace it and respect it, not make it, a wall between us.
I think everyone sees color.
Well,
we all do. We all see color. We have eyes. I think with how you're raised and where seeing color and how you react, you understand that we all are humans. We all are of the same genetic makeup, blood, and so how you handle yourself after realizing, hey, I'm speaking to a black guy or a white guy or an Indian guy, we're all just people. And so when it comes down to parenting, the people that parent their kids properly, and you were parented properly, I think you don't see color. You understand it's there, but you understand it's a person you're dealing with.
If I had said anything racist in front of my parents, they would have tanned my butt for doing it.
Absolutely.
And that's the way it should be. And funny story, my son was in class with his friend, and he said, "Can you hand me the skin-colored pencil crayon?" Well, his black friend slid him a brown pencil crayon, right? Because when we were kids, everybody fought for the pink pencil crayon because we didn't have a lot of black kids. So there was always the short pink kind of pencil color. It was called flesh, right?
That's right.
And so, but the brown pencil crayon was never ever sharpened in some classes, right? But so the kids slid across, and my son just kind of looked up and smiled because it's his best friend. And he's like, and they kind of had a little giggle about it. But it's funny. Like even Crayola now makes a box of crayons of like 50 different colors of skin color, right? Do you find that there is a distinction for you and your children now? Because you're a dad and a very proud dad, and you got another one on the way, which is, congratulations.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
Your family's growing, and so you've got this beautiful family. Do you ever feel that, you've got an issue with the color of your wife or the color of your children, and people maybe saying things, or do you ever fear for their, a concern?
That's a very loaded question. So the answer is, it's not a across the board yes, but, even when in my previous relationships and with my wife now, my wife's Italian, I'm the first black person she's ever dated, and now we're married.
Yeah.
I would say, because of growing up here in high school, and that when you're dating, and I've dated most white women, being in the area that I am, I'd always say, hey, you're going to notice people looking at us. And my girlfriends would be like, what? What do you mean? Mm-hmm. People notice interracial couples. People, people knew that it was a white guy and a black girl.
Sure.
Or a black guy and a white girl.
Yeah.
Having kids, I've sat down with my kids and I've said to them, even though, they're a genetic makeup of half me and half their mother being white, they're still going to always be identified as being black. And so, again, where my kids live, the school they go to, I think the community does a very good job. That my kids, I've asked them, has anyone ever said, the N-word to you? And, they're 13. My son is 12 on Saturday or on Sunday, and then I have my youngest is 9. They've all said no, and I think that is great. I think, we as parents have put them into a situation where we've minimized that risk for them. So far it's been great.
Yeah.
They are going to come into encounter with it at some time. And I think it's up to us as parents to teach them how to handle that, which we have.
Yeah, and that takes strength and diversity, and honestly, I can see the concern. And it's unfortunate that there should ever be that concern, but again, the world is the world, right? I've noticed at times people will say, how concerned they are, or how, oh, we support you. Do you ever feel overwhelmed with people saying that they support you, or do you feel that maybe it's being overblown, or is it a good thing?
With what's happening?
Well, with what's happening, or people saying that they're concerned for you or concerned for black people. Do you feel that, maybe some of it's being overblown? Because there are people who will say that, oh, this Black Lives Matter, it's just too much. And that frustrates me, because you know what, it's been a long time coming, and that we shouldn't have to do this. It's been hundreds of years that this has been going on, or thousands of years really.
So and that's a great question. Floyd sparked a very quiet fire that's been brewing for hundreds of years.
Sure.
Slavery was abolished in 1965, I think, in the U.S., 1865 in the U.S. and 1834 in Canada. It actually was before. Yeah. Segregation ended, I think, 1965, and where the world has come is it has come far. It's still, you're talking to a guy that has had many ups and many downs.
Well, you've been an entrepreneur for a long time.
You can always listen. I could be the guy that has a chip on the shoulder that says it's based on color.
Yeah.
Do I think what's going on is important? Yes. You look at Martin Luther King. He died in 1968, but he always. I think back to how would he view this? Mm-hmm. He was a man that he was so powerful with gathering people, but trying to gather people on a non-violence platform. It was about non-violence.
Yeah.
So with what's going on today, I think it's great. I think it's important.
Yeah.
I think it needs to happen, not only for black people, but for many different for many different cultures.
Absolutely.
The violence I don't support.
No. Well, nobody does.
But the message is very important. And I was someone recently asked me how long do they think it'll take to change for it to be kind of a norm across the platforms. Well, I said 100 years.
Yeah.
And why I said 100 years was based on the fact that it's all up to parenting. It's all, I used to teach as an assistant teacher at Maple View Maple Grove School.
Maple Grove, over,
Maple
yeah.
Grove. So in
Grove
grade
Street.
11,
Yeah.
I did an assistant teaching thing at Maple Grove, and this kid, this little guy, he was in about maybe 6 years old.
Yeah.
In the middle of the hallway, he calls me the N-word. The teachers were just shocked.
They'd be floored.
They're floored. And I didn't get upset because what I realized was, one, that child,
he doesn't even know what it means.
He doesn't even know what it means. And that's, it came back down to parenting, so I didn't get upset. It's out there. I think it's good to what is happening for everyone to realize that there needs to be a change. There needs to be a different way to start educating our friends, our families, the kids that we are raising, our friends. I've had people reach out to me saying, hey, you know what, I didn't realize this. So I think positive will come from it.
Yeah, and it's funny because you touched on that one part briefly about the riots and that sort of thing. And people need to realize it's a lot of people who have no reason to be a part of that protest who are doing the rioting. That has nothing to do with the actual protest. There are so many beautiful, peaceful protests going on and a beautiful message is being laid out that the riots sour that. And it's unfortunate, but people need to realize it has nothing to do with what's going on. It might be a ripple effect, but it had nothing to do with the original protest. And so, on that, would you say that in Barrie, and in the community, because you spent some time managing some businesses in Toronto and stuff as well too.
Yep.
Did you ever really feel a real pressure, or did you ever feel that anybody was sort of in a power spot of influence that might have bullied you or pushed you around a little bit? Like, I know you went through some family issues, you've been through some work issues, business issues.
So yes, back in 1999, I opened up my first cafe/clothing store.
I loved it.
Frequency Boutique, beside the Queens.
Yeah. I shopped there.
Because I was used to, again, being sheltered with my basketball friends, university, playing football, that group of 80 guys. But when I came back in 1999 and opened up my first business, it was heartbreaking because now it was just Rich Bailey. It was Richard Bailey out there on his own. People walking into the store, seeing a black person, turning away and walking up. The first time I'm like, maybe they just didn't like, but when it happened numerous times, that was really sad. Wow. I went through, a pretty high conflict divorce, which, I'm pretty private about, but I experienced it there as well. I experienced it there, and I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I understand
with
that.
Being an interracial couple and Barrie still being, it's come a far ways, but it still has a long way to go.
Well, I understand that.
You're viewed.
Yeah.
You're in any divorce, you're behind the gun. Sometimes I feel as a male, but
there's a certain leverage and a certain amount of influence.
Yep.
And I know there's certain things. So when I'm saying that I get that, I don't mean that I get it. Like I be as empathetic as I can without actually, because I've never been there and never had that experience. But I've been through divorce. And any sort of influence or any sort of, nudge in any direction, especially if somebody is a closed-minded judge, lawyer, whatever, or ex-partner, a lot of things can be used as a leverage or in a bullying tactic, and that's painful.
Yeah, and you know what? And I really want to clarify that.
Yeah.
The Barrie court system, overall great.
Yeah.
Lawyers can be difficult. So, I leave it at that.
Well, and to be true of that, let's touch on that term, bad apples. Okay? So, Chris Rock said it brilliantly. He talked about bad apples. And he said, cops, there's always some bad apples. He goes, I had a bad apple once. It was a bit tart. It didn't try to choke me. Right? And he said, there's other jobs that you can't have bad apples. Yeah. Pilots, you can't have a bad apple. Right?
No, you can't.
So there shouldn't be bad apples. There shouldn't be any bad apples. And that being said, it's not about Blue Lives Matter and White Lives Matter and All Lives Matter and, bad apples. Let's get the police the help they need. Let's get everybody the help they need. But right now, this focus, it's deserving that Black Lives Matter has some attention right now. It really does. And with all the greatest respect to it, Let's focus on that more. Let's keep doing that. Let's figure out how to get rid of bad apples. Because what happened to George Floyd, those aren't bad apples, those are murderers, right? That's just worse than that. How do you look at that term, or how do you react to that when people say, some of those are just some bad apples? Does that get you mad?
It's sad because, yeah, some of them are just bad apples. You know, if you turn that around and you say, okay, well, the rioting, it's sending a bad message. Well, it's just some bad apples that are doing things they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Do I think there's, you know, prior to me getting into the hospitality industry in Toronto, you know, I was going through to be a police officer. I think that I would have been, you know, I was going through to, you know, I made it to the final stage of getting onto Metro in Toronto. Mm-hmm. There are bad apples. However, I think you gotta strip it back. You know, the reason why, you know, black people in certain societies are like this is because, you know, and I'm gonna get a little bit deep here for a minute.
Oh, I respect that, and I'd like that, so go ahead.
Back in 1865 or 64, when slavery was over, you know, we were given the opportunity to be free. But all we had ever known prior to that was the dependence of our masters, okay?
Yeah.
So now we're free. We are free with no education, we're free with no guidance.
And no money.
And no money. Whereas, you know, back then, the governments were bringing in Europeans and giving them free land and giving them free financial assistance to get themselves free education, teaching them how to farm and do all of that. None of that was done for black people, okay?
Yeah.
So when you generation after generation where you have to figure it out, we were pigeonholed, even though being free, being in a lesser society.
Yeah.
So now you're talking to a guy that believes in persistence, believes in good habits, believes in desire, believes in a faith that I can do anything. But when you come from, you know, and that's from my parents and seeing my father struggling, but when you come from that and you're now in these populations that all you see, like I've had debates with my friend, when all you see is struggle, it's hard to rise above it.
We're getting beaten down.
I think we as a society have to understand that socially it affects us, you know. My kids will have better opportunities than someone that's growing up in the slums because of who I am and the education. So I think that's maybe I went a little bit off tangent.
No, I think it's accurate.
That is where, you know, we need to start helping not only black people but like native people with the education process and start there and grow from there.
Well, it's funny that you touched on some of that and how deep and how long ago so much of this began. Mm-hmm. You know, after the War of 1812 and the Confederates and, you know, people start to release their slaves. So they brought them over to work. They've enslaved them. Now they're going free, and now they're hating them because they're taking their jobs, right? But they've got to survive too. So what do you expect? They need to blend. They need to do their thing. You know, after World War I, the KKK had a whole resurgence. Even here, that's why there was a hole blown in St. Mary's Church. There was an uprising there, but KKK didn't last very long. But Barrie was never like that. Some people had tried to recruit, and it didn't work out. Barrie didn't like the aggressiveness. Most of Canada didn't like the aggressiveness. KKK was pretty much thrown out of Canada, but that's a whole other history lesson that I'm sure we don't need to have. But it's amazing where little pockets of this hate come from and how quickly it spreads for just like no reason. Like for no reason. There's no reason we are not equal. Mm-hmm. There is no reason we shouldn't have the same opportunities. There is no reason we shouldn't just be a diverse country. You know, it makes us better. It really does. Every bit of culture, every little bit of heritage, every upbringing, everything makes us better, right? So hearing you say that, part of me knows that. Mm-hmm. Part of me knows that you have had these issues. Part of me knows that many black men and black women and black children and black whatever have gone through this. And a lot of people, and as a white man, I'm going to tell you right now that I recognize it and I respect it, and I'm sorry that you've gone through this, and that every black person that has had these struggles has gone through this. I'm sorry. And that is, I wish more people would just recognize it and, acknowledge it and go forward. Because we should. But if I see one more silly post about how the Blue Lives Matter and All Lives Matter, like I said, right now this is about something that needs to be taken care of, right? Have you had a lot of people reach out to you? Because you were in another article recently too. Have you had a lot of people who have said, hey Rich, what's going on? What's your opinion? And had really, talks about that, white or black?
Yeah, I have. Through Facebook, a few friends from high school connected with me, and one just said, they gave their opinions on the articles and said, wow, you look at me or you speak to me, like I said, I'm not one to hold a grudge or to have a chip on my shoulder, but I have went through things. I think you get used to it.
Yeah.
People have said, reached out and said hello, and just words of encouragement, and yeah, it's been very supporting. And doing that article was difficult for me because even sitting here with you, I'm a pretty private guy, so what we're discussing, mostly I will speak behind closed doors, but I think a voice needs to be heard. I think it's great what you're doing.
It's great what you're doing, and thank you for sharing.
I'm very thankful, for all what I've had, and personally I've had many of downs and I've had ups as well, and so I don't try to use my color as a crutch. I try to just educate myself and be smart and keep moving forward.
And that's a whole other kind of a bizarro topic too, that people will say, let's vote for this person because it's a female. Let's vote for this person because they're black. Good for them. No, stop that. If they're the best qualified, they're the best qualified, and that's why somebody's going to get that.
Absolutely.
Let's support, the black actors because they're strong black actors and not just because they're black. Let's just support everybody because they're the best at what they do, right? And I think that's important. But to do the best we can to help anybody who's gone through struggle, maybe a little more, that's a good thing. And we have to stop making it seem like, oh, why do we have to help people? What's wrong with you? Isn't that what we're supposed to do?
Well, listen, I had an opportunity where for the last 3 years, I've worked back and forth between Canada and Jamaica. My background, I'm half Jamaican, my parents are both Jamaican, and I can speak Patois fluently. What has been great over the last 3 years is going back to Jamaica and actually really seeing poverty.
Yeah.
And what we do have here in Canada and the US, we have opportunity.
Yeah.
And so I think having the access to things are not available in smaller countries.
Yeah.
The world is our oyster.
It really is.
We really just have to go out and grab it.
It really is. And I find in the world, some of the things that, world being our oyster, there's this great thing that we have access to that we need to embrace better, and that is information, because information is power. If we educate, it's like people responding right now to the whole Aunt Jemima thing. I love Aunt Jemima. Well, first of all, you're eating crappy syrup, but let's be honest, it's not maple syrup or good Canadian maple syrup.
Yeah.
Here's your problem. You're not looking at the fact as to why this woman is called Aunt Jemima, and that the fact is that's how the smile is looking back at her white master.
Yeah.
That's what that smile is about, right? So you've got this black slave who's not allowed to be called Mrs. Jemima or Miss Jemima. Back then it was so racist they wouldn't acknowledge black people as Mr. and Mrs. It was Aunt and Uncle. Uncle Ben, Aunt Jemima, right? People don't do the research on that, but they immediately respond with, oh, enough is enough. Can't we stop this? Why do we have to change things?
Yeah.
Because we do. We do have to change things. And part of that change is me getting to sit down and talk to you, people embracing information, and you sharing your message today. So I want to thank you for taking the time to sit with me today, Rich.
No, and thank you. I really appreciate it.
That's the end of the show today, unfortunately. But thank you for taking the time.
Thank you once again.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.